Howdy folks, Grok the DuckFarmer here, and I'm on the FTOG Skyopolis 4 server, messing around here with the slimes, and I should stop this and do some bee work, and then find mango. Let me grab these two guys really quick. There we go. Got my redstone and my gold bees. And what I've been doing is I've been hitting it with the smoker I made. And you definitely want to make this for these bees. It's very important. And I right click and then I check in the corner to make sure the smoke time is active. And then I right click with the scraper to get all the honey out, or the honeycombs out. And I just lather, rinse, repeat, and get that going. Now, I'm going to take this down. Let me get my axe. Because I'm going to do some things over here. Let's put some stuff away. You can see I've processed some stuff. So there's the manual centrifuge that we needed. And I went ahead and created this centrifuge. Pretty cheap to make, and also definitely worth doing. If we take a look at the quests, a lot of these quests give bees. And you definitely want to get as many of those as possible. So I ran that, had a hopper down here, tried the cyclic item port. The pipes didn't seem to work. It pulled a little bit and nothing more. Anyway, so I got some bits out of that. As you can see, it's like 2.5 stacks of the honeycombs, which is why I process so many of these. Anyway, I want to grab some of these bits because I've got that there. I'm going to make a tier 1 beehive. So let me grab my... There, now I can do that from here. Oh, I was looking at the cow bee because I got one of those. Clicked it and said, what will the honeycomb produce for me? Leather and milk. And I was thinking, the leather I would love. Milk, not so much. So I'm going, yeah, probably not going to use it. Anyway, distracted. So grass and a beehive. And the beehive is very simple to make too. So I'm going to go ahead and make me a tier 1 beehive. Now this holds 4 bees and 5 honeycombs, whereas the other one I had holds 3 bees and 3 honeycombs. Definitely 3 honeycombs, but I can't remember the number of bees. Anyway, so I want to upgrade that. Go away. And then I can upgrade this, and this is where I need beeswax and any resource honey. I can't do regular honey. So let me go ahead and grab, I've got plenty of gold. Let's do that. And that will give me the tier 2. Now it's 6 bees and 8 honeycombs, which is definitely a good thing. Let's make tier 3. And here's where I need blocks of stuff. And fortunately, I hope they don't have to be all the same. They don't. Oh, good. Because I only have those 4. That's it. But now it's 8 bees and 10 honeycombs. And then if we look at tier 4, I don't have the honeycombs. I do have the honey blocks, but I don't have the honeycombs yet. But we'll get there. And so I've got one more honeycomb there. But as soon as I can, I will upgrade that. Let me grab a few more bees, because this can do 8 bees. I've got 2. I don't know if I really care about stone lead. Well, we got them. We'll go ahead and use them. You know, I really don't care about the stone or the lead. I'm going to grab a diamond bee, not the cow bee, lapis bee. Why not? I'm going to use both of these dragon bees and our Witherbee. So that's 7. One more. Uranium, iron, slimy, tin, bronze, bauxite, coal, and cow. Let's, you know, it really doesn't matter. So we're going to go ahead and do the iron, because why not? So we'll come into here. This one is going to be a little bit harder to manipulate when I want to upgrade this, because these guys will be, so many of them will be inside there. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and dump these guys back out, let them start harvesting a lot more. And because what I want to do is make the apiary, and to make the apiary, let's pull that list up, apiary, to make the tier 1 apiary, I need 4 of the tier 4 beehives, which means I need a lot more of these resources to make that happen. So that's why I'm spawning these guys out right now. All right, dragon. Do you guys actually need flowers or will they just use these flowers? So far, it looks like they're happy with these flowers that I've got. So, okay. The chance of getting a nether star or a dragon egg is super tiny, which is not much fun, but what you gonna do? All right, hey, make stuff, make. So you've got some special bees, and you don't want to mix them with all the rest of the crowd. Like, for example, the Witherbee wants the Wither Rose. Well, other bees will die from the Wither Rose, so you don't want to mix them up. The dragon bees, those will teleport around, and that's a problem. So what I did is I made this the Ender Beacon, and it's a fairly simple little recipe here. Easy. But the nice thing about this is it has some nice effects that you can apply. But I just put a single bottle of honey in here to kick it off. And this is sufficient to stop these guys from teleporting in a 10 block radius around me, which is perfect because this little island here is perfect. This is going to be my apiary once I get a nether star. It's the same as the other building. It's just 1 block taller, which I think is what I need. Anyway, I had some bees, and I was mentioning how they had some damage, and they were here. I tossed them into that building, put a bunch of honey in here, and turned on the regeneration, and they're all fully healed. Anyway, so I had the Witherbee, and I knew that he wanted the Wither Rose, but I didn't know that in the game, because when I right-clicked on the bee, there were only 2 bits of information. But I went into single player and then back into multiplayer, and now I've got all the information, and this here tells me what flower it needs to get pollinated. This tells me how to do the bee breeding. This tells me that it will do some mutations, and that's interesting. I didn't realize it'll make me some obsidian. Nice. If you're in a beehive, it'll make honeycomb, and the apiary, you really want to get apiaries because you get so much more out of each bee. And what's the information say? Oh, okay. So this has information, parents, whole bee and a skeleton bee. You can breathe it. It has the traits of nether and wither. I'm not sure what the nether trait is. Maybe it'll do better in the nether. I don't know. Anyway, so what I did is I went ahead and set up 4 of these tier 1 beehives because they're really cheap to make, and they hold 5 honeycombs each, which is fine. And then I have 4 of these dispensers pointing in to the beehives, and I could have pointed them out and put the beehive, but then it would be a much larger block, and so this way I'm 1 block smaller. Put a item collector on top of the chest. I went ahead and restricted it some. And then I went ahead and used mana glass and put little breathing holes in here because, I'm not a beast. Are you kidding me? But that also allows me to reach in if I need to, place a flower or use a bee jar to grab these guys. And in any case, I've got my hovering hourglass with the redstone going around with 1 end soul sand in there because that's a minute on the timer. And if we take a look here, yeah, we've been getting some wither honeycomb, some sand, and some dragon. Now I've got the 2 dragons, and they need the obsidian underneath it. Just have the 1 wither, and because I needed something, I might as well go with a 4th here with the sand. So that's what I'm going to process here. Let me just grab these, come over to here, and then I can dump these into the hopper, which will feed into my centrifuge, which will feed me out the stuff here. Oh, I'm getting dragon's breath. Oh, well, that's interesting. Oh, it looks like I'm getting dragon's breath each one. Really? Here, let's go click this real quick. Nope, not right click. Use, if we go to the centrifuge. Okay, it's a 50% chance and a 0% chance of getting an egg. It can't be 0 because I actually tried this in single player and I actually did get, after a while, a dragon egg from there. I may not really care too much about getting a dragon egg, but we can kill the end dragon to do that. The wither honeycomb, on the other hand, let's bump you up first. That one let's actually there we go. I'm interested because this will get me a nether star without having to kill a wither, which is nice, and a 1% chance. So that's definitely better than the ender egg, or the dragon egg. So there you go. Plus, these are getting me beeswax, which is useful. Yeah, I don't know how much I'm actually going to be using. Oh, I can craft stuff with this. Oh, these are kind of cool looking slabs. And then jet boot upgrade. Oh, what's this? That's kind of cool looking. All right, so I can make some of those. This makes the lingering potions. Yeah, I can turn that into what? Oh, that's potion stuff. All right, so I can actually use these. I'm just not sure how much I would want to. But I really want Wither. Okay, give me another stair. Ah, dang it. Oh well. So I'm gonna have to AFK here a whole bunch. Oh, more Wither. Okay. I may get rid of the sand one because do I really need sand? Oh, not really. So are you feeling any better?
No.
But you did get a few extra little toys here, like the blade. That's all your fun.
I did. Thank you, Grok. Yeah, I am feeling better. I'm able to set up my PC, which is such an enjoyment. Playing without games, being without games is sad. It's a sad existence, Grok.
Yeah, it's a terrible thing. And at least you can speak well enough, and I guess you're fast with the mute button when you cough, so that's okay too.
Yeah. So hey, Grok, how are you?
I'm just Ducky. So I was thinking we should go to the end.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You have to do it all. I'm just going to follow along for moral support. Is that okay?
Perfectly fine. Not a problem. Because we just need 2 elytras.
Okay, just 2. Okay.
Just
fair
2.
Enough.
That's all we're really needing. Now, you've got the bits in your inventory for making the tokens, so go ahead and dump them on in.
Uh-huh.
And I don't think it needs the heat. Nope, it doesn't.
Oh, look at that.
All right.
I got an end token.
Yay.
Did I get a bucket? I did. I got 3 in my inventory.
Oh, okay. So let me make mine. Scramble. And did I get a bucket? I did not get a bucket. So it may have eaten the bucket.
Oh, I might have just had 3.
Yeah, you may. Yeah. So at this point, we've got the end tokens. I don't think we really need them on. I think just obtaining it is sufficient, but we do need to place those. So go ahead and grab the stuff there to the right and make those 12 bits. And I've got 12 Eyes of Ender. And let me grab some cobble because we need some junk blocks. And
they make 2 each.
Yep, and we need 12.
Yep.
And so I was thinking we could use the area where we've got the Nether Portal.
You need to grab a frame.
A frame?
For your quested. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Portal frame.
I actually completed that like an hour ago because JTez needed some help. And so I ended up breaking his portal as an admin with, I had Silk Touch and he didn't. And so I went ahead and did that. And since I collected all 12 of these pieces, it counted. So you want to stand here in the center and then put 3 on those one of those cobbles, and then complete going around because they need to be looking in. And alrighty.
Are they all looking in?
I think so. There's 6 for you. You might not want to be standing right there in the portal area.
Oh, good point. You see, if you didn't know, I'm not well, Grok.
And didn't.
Did I do it wrong?
It may needs be the other way around. I thought you'd have to be in the center looking at them, which I thought that's what it was. All right. Well.
Silk Touch.
Silk Touch, and it's instant breaking, which is nice. Okay, so what if I do it from the outside? I thought it was looking in, but
Well, you are the outside looking in now.
Yes, but I thought it was the from the inside looking out sort of thing.
Yeah. I like the noise.
I love that. Yes.
Dong.
Nope. All right.
So, are we going to be back?
That's what I'm thinking. Yes, I'm going to have to look this up and figure it out what it needs. You need to be in the center
like you told
And
me to do.
like I told you, and placing them down. And I wonder if you were off a block and it went sideways. It's the only thing I could think of. So we're gonna see if this works. Oh yeah.
Oh my, that worked.
Yes. At this point, let me take a quick look. Grab 2 ender pearls. I've got my dirt stick. Okay, so I can make blocks on the fly. I also have my charm of flight and a anti-gravity ring. You know, I'm just trying to make sure that I've got everything that I need. Because it's Elytra time.
Elytra time. I got some cobble. I got my charm of flight. I got 8 ender pearls. I'm good to go. I've got me Terra Blade you made me.
Yep. Whee!
Whoa. Oh, there we go. Oh, hello. Why is there pigmen here?
I think somebody else is doing the same sort of thing where they have their end portal next to their nether portal.
Ah, cool.
Yeah. All right, let's push this guy off because I'm evil.
I was trying to, but this one won't listen to me.
There he goes.
How did you do?
I just crouched and slowly pushed because I don't want to fall myself.
Go away, young.
He's close enough now. You can just hit him, knock him over.
Haha.
All right.
You didn't know what happened to him.
Nope.
Right. Okay.
All of a sudden he's going, whoa! Okay, so do not look at the Enderman. Do not look at the Enderman.
Okay. Yeah. Good reminder. Thank you. What's this?
We are gonna need some biotite.
Are we? Okay. Fair dues.
Yeah, not much of it, but we'll snag a little bit here, and I'll see if I can make it look cleaner by snagging it from the edges. There. Okay.
Yeah.
And looking around, there's a portal up there.
I'm
trying to see how many times the Ender Dragon has been killed. I'm seeing a second one. I don't know if I see a third. So it looks like 2 kills.
2 murders. Good.
Yeah, looks like,
I like it.
2 at this point.
That portal has a ramp already.
Oh,
what's this?
I like that. Isn't that cool? This is an updated Ender Pearl portal from Ender Graphics, Endergetic. I like it.
This is so pretty.
Yeah, I was looking at this Sidian Acadian, the lanterns. I like those. Those are pretty looking.
Yeah, how do you make them?
It's a obsidian and something else from the end.
Dragon's breath.
That's it.
We can make that from your dragon. There's stuff that I probably don't know if we're allowed to talk about yet.
Yeah, it will come after this, but yes. Now, the drawback of following this one here to the west is because it's got the nice little slope there, other people can use it.
What about this one then?
Well, we could go to the west and then angle that way. I'm kind of thinking northwest from here.
Okay.
Because we don't have a thing there. We do have these charms of flight, so I was thinking we just run over there as quickly as we can.
Okay. Oh, I'm scared already. Oh.
Yep, I see something.
I see stuff.
Yep.
You didn't lead us wrong, Grok.
Nope. Which is unusual because my rallying cry is typically, follow me, I'm lost.
What is those things? They're so cool.
Uh-huh. There's new biome stuff. Okay, turning off the charm.
Oh, I'm going up.
Oh, you see that? There's a squid thing here. It looks like a chorus squid.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I killed him. Now you don't...
This is Myelite crystal.
Okay, we need all that sort of crystal.
All of it?
We need lots of it. Here, I'm going to turn on my anti-gravity ring. I said I'm turning on my anti-gravity ring. There it goes. And now I'm hopping up, which is really slow. think this is what we need for a bunch of crafting, but I'm
Okay.
not 100% sure.
There's a purple egg in the distance, Grok.
Ooh, er,
Over that way.
I do not see it.
Ah.
Let me click that off. Yeah, these are nice little crystal blocks. Okay, I think I want to grab as much as I can of this.
It's so pretty.
Yep, they are very pretty. Actually, you grab one. Ain't mine.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my. Boy, I forgot. Oh
So,
my.
yeah,
That's
and
so much better.
I'll leave this one alone because that way we're
Uh-huh.
not being obnoxious.
Can you see it yet? I'm gonna go look at the purple egg, Grok.
You go look at the purple egg. I've got
Oh my
something else
god,
over here.
they're so pretty.
No, I don't see it. It's not in my render, but I'm going to get some obsidian because not having obsidian is obnoxious. And now we're going to have all the obsidian. Let's look at this egg. Oh, that is funky looking.
Yeah, try and get this poise cluster.
Okay. There's something floating up above here.
Ugh.
What are you? Balloon fruit. Can I get you? I got you. Ooh, I got balloon fruit. So you're saying this cluster here?
Yeah. Like come attempt to mine it. Yeah.
Oh, and that may be where.
Hang on. Let's get the bow out.
Oh, now it's coming. Oh, and we got the. Okay, you know what this needs?
What?
Oh, dang it! Vein mine didn't work.
This is so strange, Grok. It's so Ender-like. I love it. It's a weird spider down here, and Endermen are after me.
Oh, he just floated up in like a balloon.
Oh my
and
god.
he just knocked me around.
Oh my. Wrong thing. That's the thing I want.
There we go. What did I get? I got buffalo hide. Okay, I'm going to get some of this purple soil. Osamos? Alright. Gimme. Okay, so now we've got... or maybe you got, because I didn't.
Yeah,
okay, you got
it came
so
to me. My doodad run out.
I'm perfectly fine with that. And these guys... Oh, you got that. There's just all sorts of fun stuff here.
It's so strange.
I love this. I think this is cool looking. All right, I think I'm done stealing a lot of these things. Okay, your flight charm is off, right?
It is at the moment, yeah.
Okay.
Should it not be?
Well, no. I'm just saying we want to keep it off as much as possible. And so we want to keep going northwest.
Okay, I'm following.
Look at that cluster of the guys. Where'd you go? There, you see?
Wow.
See that cluster of them?
Yeah.
Can I kill any of them over there?
I think
like
you
I'm
got
hitting
one.
some.
What are they? Hello, I'm not the one shooting at you. Puff bug. That's what they're called. Puff bug. Ah!
Oh!
Oh my! Oh my! Wow. I regret it. I regret it.
I've got an Elytra. Would you like an Elytra?
I would love one. Yeah, please. Oh, I got one.
Yep. I was hoping my magnet would snag it, but it never does that. It always
No.
goes to you. Here, you can have a frame too.
Thank you.
Yep.
Ah,
Uh,
ooh.
and you might as well take the chests and the loot that's in there, because I loot this stuff. So if somebody comes here, they instantly, as they look in, they go, "Oh yeah, it's already been grabbed."
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh my, it's a
Pick up.
pickaxe.
Yep. Yep. And would you like a dragon head?
I'd love one.
Okay. Well, you'll have to go get it.
Okay, yeah, let's put the charm of flight on because oh man, this is hell. I don't like it. Give me the head.
There you go.
Woohoo!
Yeah, I
There
know
we
that.
go.
Yeah, I'm gonna snag some of these lights because these are handy. We can make them,
Yeah.
but they're handy to have. Let's see.
I do
any
love
more?
the end. It's so pretty
It really is, and
and terrifying.
that too. But the idea you had of
Ah.
what the idea of building a base here would be lots of fun with all the different biomes.
So what are we doing with this elytra, Grok?
We're going to make a ring of flight.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. All right, so let's head back to base and we'll make that.
Aha! I'm back.
So I looted a few shulker boxes out of the end. There were some dungeons that had these in them that I went ahead and stole, and then proceeded to fill them up with various things. And so, of course, I look at the one box that had nothing in it. But tons of stuff. Oh, crystals. Oh, and I'm bumping you up.
It's so much fun. I didn't know this did this.
I wasn't aware either. So we need these rose crystals for something else I have in mind, which is all the crystals, the mint, the rose. Do we have another type? No, it looks like we just have those two types. That's okay. That's what we're needing. But tons and tons of loot in here that I need to parse out through and strip enchants off of equipment and whatnot. Speaking of equipment, I'm ready to make myself an angel ring. And so let's go ahead and open up my crafting. What's it? Let's see, I need that. That's a lot of diamonds, but that's okay. And let's make the angel ring now part. Yes, that certainly works. And does it work with it just in my inventory? I think it does. It doesn't. It's a bubble. Okay, I'm gonna throw Soulbound on this thing because it took enough time to get. I am not Grok's angel ring there. I am not going to have a problem with that. Okay, click.
Flight, Grok. We have flight.
This is the best thing ever. There are several milestones in a modded series that are feeling great when you have all the materials you think you will need, when iron is no longer a problem, stuff like that. And flight are the two big milestones that I love. And so I love this. I think this is going to be great.
It's always the best milestone for me in a Skyblock pack because then I'm like, yes, I can do wiring. No problem.
Go from underneath and not worry about it anymore. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Now, this does mean, because we got flight, if we go to the end, we need to make sure that we travel very slowly through the end. Because you go super, super fast, you're loading new chunks. That's stress on a server. And of course, you know this, but I'm reminding everybody else, yes, you go slowly.
Slowly. No!
Did you just hurt your doggy?
Oh my
Bad
God,
owner.
I'm so sorry. Sorry,
Bad
Bobby.
owner.
I am so sorry. How do I make it up to you, Bobby?
Get some rotten flesh and feed him, because that's nutritious.
This sword, I don't deserve this sword for sure. I need health and safety to come over.
You are dangerous with that sword. That's what I'm noticing.
Oh, Bobby, I'm so sorry. All right, just get back into your safe zone, which wasn't safe, I know. Anyway, what were you saying, Grok? Excuse me whilst I deal with Bobby.
I'm just laughing. No, I was just, me and harping about, being a good server player is, what I do a lot. So we are at the top of the Nether because, we can. Okay. I use the Rod of Elevation. You can snag that from the Amadron, and it was fairly cheap. And you just right-click it, boom, you're up at the top of the Nether, which is fantastic because I don't care about anything getting destroyed here because we're going to kill a Wither because we have to.
Hey.
Because, I need a Nether star. And, it's boring, but we'll see how it goes. Here. No. You got to back up until he grows.
I know, but I was just hopeful I could do damage.
Wouldn't it be nice? It would be nice. We still have this.
Hopeful. Oh, there he goes. Woo.
All right, I'm just going to take this.
He's going for height, isn't he?
He is.
Oh, wow. Look at the damage you're doing.
Woohoo! Now, I got a kill a Wither. Did you get a kill a Wither?
No, I didn't, unfortunately.
Okay. So, you will have to kill the Wither. Okay, this one is yours to make. Whoops.
Okay.
And,
yep.
And I'm just gonna sit back and watch you kill him because that way you get the kill.
Whee!
I'll also use my bow. Mostly, I'm just gonna let him kill you.
Fair dues.
But
I don't blame you.
You've got the extra hearts now. Really good.
I do.
Don't go after me.
Yeah.
Okay.
How many Nether stars did you get?
I didn't pay attention.
8. Die.
Kill him alive.
Yay!
There you go.
My knowledge of death increased too.
Ooh.
Oh wow. I got a poppet and a Nether star.
Oh, okay. Well, the Nether Star is definitely him. I've done nothing with the Coral. Oh, you earned 1 levels. I got that knowledge of death here too. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, I wonder if that's because the poppet that you gave me did that. Here, I'll give that back to you. And it's time to upgrade my system because I want a working apiary. Now, to do that, let's steal this guy. Come eat. And that's working really nice. What do I mean that's working really nice? Well, the Witherbee... Oh, hey, Blaze Code, and it comes. We've got 4 Nether Stars from the Witherbee. And I think that's the easiest way for me to get Nether Stars. And I need one. So I'm going to go ahead and do some crafting here. Let's go here. I need to make an apiary. So grab. Seriously? Oh, come on. I've got all the bits right here. So there's my tier 1 apiary. So let's grab that. And then I need chests and a hopper. I don't need that. That's the storage. Do I not have? I don't have enough chests. And I thought I had more chests. Let's make some more of these. All right. Let's make a second one of these guys. Seriously? Because they are many chests that's causing an issue. And let's grab some honeycombs. There, we've got a second apiary source. And if I take this and put that there and surround it with bee jars, and then I need some flowers, and I've got mystical. I can make lots of mysticals. So let's go ahead and grab some of these cyans. All right, and that'll make the breeder. That's optional, but I like it. So I'll drop these onto here. It really doesn't matter where you put the stuff, but I'm going to put the apiary there. I'm going to put the breeder there. Future Grok here. Yes, it does matter where you put the apiary block. It should go in the middle, and it needs to be pointing in. And I figured this out after a while. Gee, Grok, why don't you just read the bee manual so that it tells you exactly how to make the apiary? And for that question, I have just one response. Shut up. It's a good idea. And I would have read it earlier, except my Akashic tome, whatever that had all my manuals, went away with the last build. So I didn't have it. I had to rebuild it. And if we take a look at it, it shows it wants the... Stop. Come back. Okay. The hive storage needs to be in that, if you're looking straight at it, bottom left corner. Everything else needs to be any valid block. The apiary needs to be in the center, and the breeder needs to be to the right of it. Well, fine. That's how you define it, and it also needs to point inward, and I had it pointing out. Well, fine. I'm going to go ahead and hit that to visualize, and then if I click visualize, and then if I click something like right there, it's showing that everything's in place. There's a few things missing, like the roof here is missing. These two are missing. And I'm going to try and, it's showing those are good. So let's actually keep the top slabs. Or I guess those are technically bottom slabs, aren't they? And gadoink and gadoink. Okay, so that's done. And I do like that. And then we need the two blocks here. So let's just use these for right now. Gadoink, gadoink. Complete. And it's all built. And if we take a look now, get off my bar. We take a look now, I've got access to my bee import and outport, the storage, and the apiary breeder. So I can start breeding all my bees and do all of that good stuff. It was complaining about the flowers I had in there, and I was going, really? Yeah, it was complaining. So that speeds up a whole bunch of things. In fact, I'm going to break this. Let's use some pipes and a diamond chest. We'll put the chest here. The pipes go there. Do I have a wrench? I have it ready. And let's control click. So that should export the stuff there, which is much easier. At some point, I will actually set up like a ender chest to import stuff into the main storage. But for right now, that is to prove the point and make sure that it works. And let's see, what else do I need to do? I need to input some bees into here, but I also need to make sure that there's some flowers. So I'm just going to put back in the flowers that I had out here originally. Doot, doot, and doot. And then these stick in the corner because why not? And then let's look at the light levels. Light levels are fine. I don't need any more lights in here. All right, that'll work. Let's close this off. Gadoink, gadoink. Nice. Let's turn that off there. Anything that's not a funky bee, I'm going to use. So let's go ahead and grab... Oh, I've got over here the stuff that we found. Let's grab a diamond bee and a emerald bee. Those are both handy to have. The ender bee, maybe not. I'm just kind of curious. Let's just go with those two for, at this point, the nonce. All right, I'm always using that wrong because I'm a silly person. So let's import him and uncheck those. So after they sit for a while in the hive, they'll exit out. And I believe both of these will do just fine. Let's right click diamond bee. It needs nuts, mutations, breeding, flowers. So it just needs any flower. And so that'll be just fine. And same thing with the emerald bee. There's the emerald bee. Looking at its flower. Yep. The other thing that's really handy here is breeding without losing or having them wander away. There he is. Oh, go get your own flower, emerald bee. Stop. Share. Obviously, they're not wanting to share. Okay, breeding bees in that to make a Witherbee. Witherbee, because I would like more Witherbees. To breed a Witherbee, I need a enderbee and a Witherbee, rotten flesh, and any sort of flower. So, all right, I've got a Witherbee over here. I need a jar. I need 2 jars. Come here, you. Let me grab him real quick. Oink. Is it? Oink. Ah, he disappeared. Darn it. I will have to wait for that. Let's see, where was the enderbee that I found? And right there. Okay, I've got him in a jar, and any flower will work for him. And so I just need this guy to come out. Come on, hurry up. Enderbee, you know what? You know you want to come out. I don't think I've got another Witherbee. I think I have just the one. Dragons, yeah, I've got dragons. That's a dragon bee. Yeah, I don't. Oh, there he is. Let's grab him quick. Boing. All right. So now, let's toss them into here. No, let's toss them into the breeder. So, Witherbee, Enderbee. Let's grab some rotten flesh. Flesh. All right, let's grab half a stack. It's more than I need. And I need any flour. So, plenty of these. Wrong one. Let's click on this. So some of you, and then I need another jar. And it's starting to breed. So this will give me a second Witherbee, which means then I can breed those two together. Witherbees. And I can breed more. Oh, I could also breed a coal bee and a skeleton bee together to do that. But bee breeding, I can just do more rotten flesh and get more Witherbees. And I'm looking at getting 4 because that's what I'm going to set up over here are all 4 of these Witherbees. Because that way I can get nether stars without having to kill a wither. And that's what I'm looking for. And do we have stuff over here? We do. We have diamond honeycomb. Why do we not have emerald honeycombs? Why are you not producing emerald honeycombs? Are you just... I wonder if he's just saying, I must use this flower over here because he's a silly bee. I don't know. Yep. I have no idea why the emerald bee is not doing its thing. And it's very slow, but it's doing it. Oh well. So I can make my bees. I can breed some bees. I will get the bees stuff out. I need to do something to centrifuge these to get... all of these, oh, there's my emeralds, to do all of these faster. And for that, I need to make some machines. Okay, hands up, who saw me breed the Witherbee and the Enderbee to get a dragon bee? Yes, the only way to get a Witherbee is to breed 2 Witherbees. Or breed a coal bee and a skeleton bee, which I did. And I got an extra dragon bee, and I was going, I don't need that. I also went ahead and bred up a netherite bee, which if we take a look at this, we can make a, where's the breeding? There's the breeding. Diamond plus a Witherbee gives you a netherite bee. So that also has the nether trait on it, so I stuck him here, but he's hiding in his kiln, so you can't see it. This right here is a little setup so I can get in. Oh, there he is. No do. So I can get in here, open this up, and we've got access in here to bees. That's my blaze bee. Let's go ahead and spawn 2 gold bees in here because I want to pick up some gold. And close, thank you. And you can only have 1 bee of any type in here. You can't have 2 gold bees in here. But as soon as 1 gold bee gets in and does what it needs in the hive and leaves, by then the other gold bee is ready to come into the hive. And so they will cycle between themselves, which allows you to boost up the production a little bit if you really need that extra speed. And they've been productive. They've been pretty darn productive. Diamonds have been going like crazy because I did 2 of them in there and I said stop. Emeralds are very slow, but there's just the 1 bee, and blazes are, I just turned those back on. Anyway, I do want to process, I wanted to process a bunch of the stuff that I've got here. And the problem is I was getting too much honey. That's fiddly. I've got to work with that. And the dragon bees, which I don't have active right now, they turned into dragon breath. And then I read that you don't actually need the bottles in there. And I went, oh, okay, well, let me process all of these combs that I've got over here so I don't have to worry about that anymore. Just get rid of the sand. I'll make that into glass. It comes from reading the manual. Who knew? Okay, so looking at the questies, I need to go ahead and make a bigger centrifuge because I really want to centrifuge this stuff. What do I need for the honey generator? Let's see if I can just make one of these real quick. All right. let's open up this first. And then if I open this, will that... Nope. All right. Honey generator. I completely didn't think of doing this one, but, you know, let's see if I can do it. What am I missing in the center? Oh, just glass. Okay, I can grab glass. Glass, any glass. There we go. Honey generator. I may or may not use that, but what I really want to do are these, the centrifuge, and I need these casings and the centrifuge controller, which uses a bunch of other casings. So if I have mathed this correctly, which is always a dangerous thing, I need 39 of these. Okay. Well, there we go. There's 39. Ta-da! And I can make my centrifuge controller, and I made a second centrifuge just because I didn't want to give up that one. So let's come over here and set up this centrifuge. They went invisible. That's not handy. It's not handy at all. You know, I'm just not going to bury it into the floor. So let's just put down the casings. And that makes me feel bad that it's dark. So let's put down some lights. All right. Casings. And I believe it's hollow. I said hollow. Didn't I just say hollow? I did just say hollow. Put you, and you, and you, and then the top. Maybe it's not. Let's put you there. Okay, so it's not hollow, it's solid. But the benefit of this is this will, given power, will process 3 combs at the same time, which is very handy. Now, power-wise, let's take this point, and I think I can just plug it up here. And I need to select the network. That's ours. Did I just select you? Can I select you? Oh, no. Okay, it did. Cool. And this already has power. Great. So that's going to come from here. And I have no idea how much is power-wise this is going to take, but we'll find out. I think, he said, guessing, that I can pull stuff in and out. So let's go ahead and make this an out over here for fun. It does connect. Nice. And let's... You know, I have this over here. I have it in on the left and out on the right. So we'll do the same. In on the left, out on the right. So we'll put that here. And where's my morphing tool? Okay, you're an out. And you need to be an in then. And let's get some honeycombs. Wow, that's gone really fast. Okay, so in here. Yes. Yes, okay, it is working. I'm going to go ahead and drop all of these in. And if we look at this, it's filling that in that first slot. I miss the ability to sit there and say, gimme, and it spreads. But this will slowly push across all of those. Here, I'm going to grab the gold real quick and dump that in on its own channel because they can do different types simultaneously. They are not limited. And this is just going to spit out. It is spitting out all my bits out here. Very, very nice. Now, there is a upgrade on this. Yeah, again, it's empty. I don't know why. The Elite Centrifuge casings, which requires a centrifuge casing and netherite. Now, you see why I set up the netherite B. Now, I do have a whole bunch of netherite anyway, but I need to process it, which means it's got to go through the arc furnace, which is up there, which will eat my control rods down or the graphite rods down. And yeah, I'm lazy. So I'm going to go ahead and do this without. And I really don't need the honey because if we take a look at the system, I said system, and we look at honey, I've got a bottle of honey, but I also have 31 honey blocks. And if I match some bottles with that. Do I have just bottles? I don't have if I put 4 bottles in here, I can get 4 honey bottles right out. It's quick and easy. I just don't need to have, I think I have all the bottles over there. Anyway, that's very nice. I'm going to let that process, and I need to get, you know what I can do? I think, let's, I can make a block out of this, and I'm going to put the block right there, because I think this will go ahead and process them as blocks. Okay, if I put you there like that, spit the rest of you into El Sistemo, then I can just pull out a bunch more blocks. Yep, yep. See how it's just feeding in the blocks? Almost. Yes. And now it's going to process blocks at a time instead of honeycombs, so I can process this stuff even faster. And it gave me 9 diamonds instead of doing 1 by 1. So that's even faster. That's even way faster. All right, we're going to do that. So do you hear the bees being all busy as bees building blocks for me? You know you don't, because I took all the bees out of there, and I told all those bees to stay inside their apiary block instead of buzzing around, because I pretty much have all the blocks I need at this point. If I need something specific in bulk, then I can go ahead and drop the bees in. Far faster to drop them into the apiary than that individual set of 4 there. Pretty much only thing I need there would be like nether sort of bees, but again, I can do that in there too if I just have the nether bees that need the wither star or the wither roses. Yes, but you know, it's been working really, really well. If we hop down, I spent a bit of time running around in the Bumble Zone, collecting up a bunch of different bees, and I was looking for the silver bee and the osmium bee. Osmium bee was fairly fast, but silver bee took forever to sit there and find that. I like watching stuff on my other monitor, and so I went through 3 episodes of about history of electricity before I finally found my silver bee. But having flight made that so much easier. And the reason why I wanted the silver bee was because I wanted the lumium and the signalium. There's no I. Well, there's an I in the beginning, but lumium, signal, eum. It should have an eum in there, but no, signalum. Uh, Weird. Anyway, I needed the silver bee plus tin to breed out aluminum, and a silver bee plus copper to breed out the signalum. Eum. And then I also went ahead and made an enderium. Enderium? See, that's got an IM or IUM in there, so that I'm going to say signalium anyway, because it makes it all the same. Anyway, I've been doing a whole bunch of that, outputting these here as I've been AFK and doing work, and then processing them through my multi-block so fast and so nice. And so I pretty much stopped everything. I said, yeah, you guys don't need to do anything more. Oh, nether quartz needed the enderwort, the nether wart here, but the soul sand was not seen as a valid block, so it had to stand up. Yeah, it's the things you learn. And I don't remember if I said, if I right click this and look at all the property information, I have everything here because I had gone into a single player world and then back out. Normally I'd get just a few things. And so this gives me the bee breeding as well as what I need for the flowers. And the lumium, oh, I'm missing the lumium information. So yeah, see, that's what, interesting. There's only, anyway, the bee flower herd needs any one. I was thinking the lumium might need a block of lumium, and that's why I stuck that there. But, no, maybe it was the glowstone. I don't remember. I keep looking and guessing and trying to figure out. And then I said, fine, I'll just go into single player and back again. I've been also busying myself replacing stuff with the living wood, living rock. So all the oak fences are now living wood, living rock all the way around. And the borders on this have been changed out. We went rockwood rock, and this going out one layer is wood rock wood. And then the far one is again back to Rockwood Rock. So we'll get that going. That one still needs to be changed out. Yes, I did that one. I did this one. I did that one. Yeah. So I still need to just do that one. And then I need to build that island and that island. And I started getting ready to do that. And that still hurts my feelings that it's off-centered. But what can you do? Well, at this point, I would normally say, goodbye to Mango and all that, but because she's been feeling under the weather for far too long, and that makes me sad, uh, she's not releasing out an episode this time, and she's not even feeling well enough to say goodbye. But do go out to her channel, do say howdy, watch her other videos, and give her a howdy from me, and like, subscribe, and all that goodness. And we'll see you later. You can play on the Skyopolis 4 server. It is a publicly available server. Information is in the description down below. Anyway, this has been Grok the DuckFarmer here. I'm having too much fun on the FTOG Skyopolis 4 server, playing with bees and getting all sorts of good resources from them. And thanks for watching.